Integrated marketing communications. The communication process consists of a sender or the person or company that is seeking to communicate with the receiver. So, in the communication model, the sender is the company that is seeking to sell a product. The receiver is the intended audience for the message. The encoding process is what the sender goes through when they're putting together their message for the receiver. The transmission device is the way in which that message is being sent to the receiver. So, for example, when a consumer sees a billboard while driving, the billboard is the transmission device. Decoding is the process that occurs when the receiver gets the message from the sender and puts their own perception of the message into it. Feedback is the communication that the receiver gives back to the sender. So hopefully it's a purchase of a product or service. Maybe it's totally disregarding them. Maybe it's leaving poor feedback. Maybe it's choosing a competitor. Noise are distractions that occur in the communication process. So, talking on the phone during a commercial, or scanning a newspaper for articles to read, or scrolling past internet ads without looking at them. IMC is the coordination and integration of all marketing communication tools, avenues, sources within a company into one seamless program that is going to maximize its impact on the consumers and other end users. The traditional marketing mix includes product, place, price, and promotion. The promotion piece of the marketing mix is where the IMC belongs. And promotions are evolving and growing and changing, and as marketers, we need to do the same. There are several steps of a marketing plan, but the first step is to determine your current situational analysis. So here you want to say, what are we currently facing? What is our current problem? What is going on around us in the marketplace, and really well defining the current situation that the company is in. After that, a strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats analysis is performed. You define your marketing objectives, you select your target market, you determine your strategies and tactics, and then you implement the plan. And then, of course, after the plan is put into action, you evaluate it by asking yourself, did we accomplish what we intended to? There's numerous trends affecting marketing communications today. One is a greater emphasis on accountability. So an example of this is an ad agency is told by a client that an ad campaign should result in a 20% increase in sales. So we're seeing clients now wanting to get an ensured profitability from their investment. We also see certainly an explosion of the digital arena, integrating of the media platforms, shifts in power among the channels, global competition, brands fighting to be distinct from one another, and then, of course, we're looking to build deeper relationships with our customers. As we ask for our marketing departments to be accountable for the money that they are spending, we want to ensure that we're getting results from it. We're expecting ad agencies to deliver results. We're relying less on mass TV and more on targeted communication methods. Certainly, the integration of digital media has changed the landscape of the way marketers find and communicate with their target market. And it's really great because it has allowed for that interaction between the customer and the company directly. IMC works. It really benefits the customer and the brand at large to have a unified strategy and message across all of its marketing channels. It is easier to time the promotions to coincide with one another. It's easier to connect with your audiences and to develop those meaningful relationship centered interactions with their customers, and therefore it maximizes the impact of the plan. Think globally, but act locally. So, global brands such as Coca Cola have to determine, do we want the same message across all countries, or do we want to adapt and alter them based on the country and the culture that the ad is running? And there's going to be greater challenges due to differences between the cultures, but to coordinate these marketing efforts is really a main benefit of the IMC approach to advertising.